Morning, everyone, and welcome to Swing Trading Journey. It's Tuesday, the 4th of October. Yesterday, we were short the pound and we were short NASDAQ as we'd broken through the lows. And Liz Truss in the UK had put these crazy tax cuts that were going to destroy the pound. I said that if one went wrong, they'd probably both go wrong, and that's sadly exactly what happened on this particular occasion. With the pound trade, Liz Truss reversed her decision. So we woke up in the morning, and this 45p tax cut thing that was going to weigh very heavily on the pound, she just reversed that decision. She released a tweet saying, we hear you, obviously a lot of people complained about that being complete nonsense and a disaster for the economy. And fortunately for the British people, she changed her mind. But obviously that ruined our pound trade. The moment I heard that news, I pulled out of that trade. And so we just took a very small loss on that one. The NASDAQ trade, though, got stopped out on that one. That was a bit of a bigger hit, unfortunately. I said, from the beginning, I was still a little worried about that because of the bullish divergences in place. And if we look at the broader market, the S&P 500, which is sort of goes beyond the tech stocks, we can see that there were bullish patterns coming in the broader markets that served as some warning. So we have bullish divergence as we're making lower prices here. We're making higher prices on the momentum. And we've just sort of broken through support. And when you break through support on bullish divergence, that can often be a sign of a bear trap. So that's the market trying to get everyone to go short to cause max pain, and sadly that's what we suffered on Monday. But today's another day. The account's still sort of floating we're just about above water, and today I think we have to go to the long side. Now, of course, we sort of tried that last week when we had that one big up day, and the next day we had a massive reversal. But things seem a little different this morning, you see. So we've woken up and the market, the NASDAQ is actually up 100 odd points. By this time on Thursday, after the big rally on Wednesday, we'd already sold off a couple of 100 points. So it looks like this rally might have a little more legs. And let's hope so, because we're long. I do have a trade on at the moment. I had a trade, I flipped long overnight. And after a big loss yesterday, I took about £50 profit overnight. I've closed that and opened another one, sort of another long trade here. If I just flip to the 5-minute chart, you'll see that it's now a zero risk trade for me, because I've moved the stop loss to exactly where the trade was opened. So I'm kind of expecting a bit of a pullback, and what I'll be looking to try and do today, I've got to work, so I'll do it all automated. I'll put an order to buy sort of around here-ish. But I kind of expect a bit of a pullback. See, on the 5-minute chart here, we're making higher highs in price, but lower highs in momentum, which tells me this might be stalling. But technically, it just, without looking at the momentum indicators, it just looks like a bull flag, right? So we have the flagpole here, and then a bit of sort of flaggish action here, and now we've kind of broken out. So if that continues to rally higher, that's great. I'm going to look to close the position just shy of 11,500 on the cash, because there's, as you can see, a bit of resistance there. So that would be a nice bit of profit of about £80. And after this huge rally up 300 points yesterday, I would expect a little bit of a pullback from there. Maybe we do something like this, up to 500, down to test some support, maybe sort of around here, 11,200, and then resume up. That's if we're going to take a bigger trade. Longer term, well, if this is the real deal and we've got a big a bear market rally going on, then we could rally quite hard. We could certainly go up and test this. Trend line here. So that's at around 12,200-ish now, and on the S&P 500, that's a big rally from 3.7 up to, let's say, it touches 4,100 maybe. Where have we got a decent level of resistance? A decent level of resistance here, 4,140, 4,150. Yeah, that would be a good level for us to rally up to, and just test that downtrend before I think that next leg lower. Got to be ready to change our mind eventually. If we break that resistance, maybe we head up. But fundamentally, nothing's changed, which is what sort of keeps me a little wary about this trade. It's why I've got my stop at break even, and I'll probably get stopped out this time. And I'm just going to monitor the markets, and not risk too much, because this is very much I think a bear market rally. The Fed haven't pivoted. They're still planning on hiking those interest rates. There's not really much that should keep those markets going up that I can see. Right, that's my market wrap, and I'll hopefully share some good news with you tomorrow, because so far we've had 2 winning days and 4 losing days. So that's not the record that I like to keep, and the account is, as a result, a little bit down. So let's see if we can try and make that back in the rest of the week, and then hopefully have a more successful October. Maybe this rally will provide us with some good opportunities. I mean, I'm kind of hoping for the rally. If we get a nice big rally up to that trend line, then that means there's a lot more room on the downside, a lot more room for bigger profits as we head down to that pre-COVID high, which is my final target. Okay, thanks everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.